Getting free shit makes some people lose their shit. Case in point, a 24-year-old Costco customer punched a 78-year-old in the face as they were reaching for the same free Nutella samples. Now, most of us wouldn't go that far, but there's something about free stuff that tends to drive us completely crazy. For one thing, free stuff makes us happy. We quite literally get a positive glow when someone tells us to put our wallet away, and we often agree to try things we normally wouldn't, like tattoos. A little over 10 years ago, a nightclub in New York was offering free tattoos, and 76 people lined up to get one, even though more than 50 of them were like, yeah, I wouldn't have done this if it weren't free. Then there was the famous Hershey's Kiss study conducted by Duke researcher Dan Ariely. He gave people a choice between a free Hershey's Kiss and a Lindt truffle with a 13-cent price tag. Looking just at quality, the truffle seems like the obvious choice, and yet twice as many people picked the free Hershey's Kiss. So Ariely and his team raised the price of the truffle and the kiss by 1 cent. Can you guess what happened? People's behavior changed. They chose the truffle over the kiss once the kiss was no longer free. The researchers dubbed their findings the zero price effect. The theory is that people overvalue free stuff and often make irrational choices around those items. The zero price effect is especially evident when it comes to free shipping. One study found that 77% of its respondents were more likely to buy an item online if it included free shipping, ranking far above similar but not so free offerings like same-day shipping. And a Wharton study found that consumers opted for items that ship free even if it meant paying more for the actual goods. Something else consumers love? Trying it before buying it. Let's face it, when we get free samples or free trials of a product, we're much more likely to make that purchase. Sometimes it's because we like what we get. Other times we feel obligated to reciprocate the nice gesture. And we spend our money on everything from beer to wine to frozen pizza, which have all seen sales increase from 71% to 600% after they were handed out for free. But there are some things we just won't ever pay for, and online content is one of them. Reuters reports that only 1 in 5 Americans pay for online news, and almost half of Americans say they'd never pay for news. Why? Well, so much content is free on the internet that the act of paying for an article or video is still a big mental leap for most people, much more than paying for an actual physical good. So while we go crazy for free food, free shipping, and other free shit, we still expect to watch and read for free. You've been watching a free video from The Hustle. If you like what you saw, smash that subscribe button, and hey, check out the links below to sign up for our daily newsletter, which keeps you up to date on the latest news in business and tech.